North to Alaska, go north for Russia's own.
We have a national security state that we live in. The narcotics trafficking Yaleys, who control the opium supply in the U.S., had lost their monopoly in the 20s, so they openly lobbied to criminalize drugs. They controlled the police. They could ship the opium and then produce into heroin into the country. The cocaine that was in the Coca-Cola, they could ship it in, making it illegal and make larger profits. They set up the national security state in 47 and have been raping America and destroying our freedoms ever since and using us as a great engine of evil worldwide. And all over the United States, it's happened to me in New York. It's happened in Canada. It's happened in D.C. But I watch families. I watch Cub Scouts with cameras taking photos of George Washington at the Washington Memorial or the obelisk or the White House. And security guards and police would come over and erase it and gripe at them. And it was all about bossing us and letting us know we're now slaves. And I saw a story in the Washington Post a few weeks ago, secret buildings you may not photograph. And this is out of the Washington Post. And people are at bus stops beside major buildings that don't even have fences around them. And there's no sign saying don't photograph. And they just run up and grab you and drag you in and interrogate you and erase your film. And I've been in D.C. outside the Lincoln Memorial, 100 yards away, right by the reflecting palm of the camera taping. And they just come up and say, turn the camera off. Well, I'm here taping this. Well, what are you here for? It's First Amendment. I mean, there's people all over. Listen, pal. And they start getting their taser out. It's about to get bad. I think I'm going to put some clips of that in this new film I'm making. And the Federal Reserve will run over and say, turn the cameras off. You'll be at a park across the street and they'll go, well, it's America. And they'll just go, all right, deadly force, pal. This has even been in the newspaper. You know, we're about to get serious here. You don't have freedom, slave. You work for us. You understand? You pay the taxes. You suck my boots. People go, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whoa. I mean, that's what it is. Land of the cowards, home of the slaves. Now, the mayor begged for the NSA cybersecurity snooping hub. They're building them all over the country. Utah just got one. Wyoming's getting one. Dallas just got one. San Antonio. It's just scores of them. Giant multi-billion-dollar facilities. The mayor begged for it. The city offered to give them the land at the old Sony plant. See, we don't have Sony plants anymore. We have NSA hubs, and that's going to be your new job. And you got to have somebody, one half listening to the other half. Now, if you try to go up there by the Walmart parking lot across the street and show them the news article, it's out of the San Antonio Current, a great weekly newspaper, kind of like the Austin Chronicle. If you try to show the old Sony plant, it is over for you. And you can be at Walmart across the street anywhere. Now, this system looks at the face scanning cameras on the street corners and other NSA facilities, read your mail illegally, and ABC News admits they listen to your phone sex if you're talking to your wife from Iraq. I mean, and this is all non-terror related for U.S. citizens. And it's the NSA's new data mining facility. This is the only market hiring domestic CIA spies, East German society. And so we have the reporter, Greg Schwartz, who took this evil photo. Now, again, they're surveilling you without warrants. They're tracking you. They're breaking the law. But you, as a local newspaper, you can't go over there and take a photo of them. So we have the thought criminal on. And ladies and gentlemen, we have to go out and expose these illegal facilities more. Now, the key is they came off of the facility. They grabbed him. He's going to tell us the story. Mr. Schwartz, thanks for coming on with us.
Thanks for having me, Alex. I've been a big fan ever since Waking Life.
Well, see, now we know why you're in trouble, sir.
Yeah.
So, right off Military Drive there in San Antonio, right by Walmart, you don't dare show just one of the spook factories. This isn't supposed to exist. The NSA doesn't exist. We're not reading your email. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's strange that this facility is located directly across the street from a 24-hour Walmart supercenter, which doesn't seem like the most secretive location. And, you've seen the picture. It's surrounded by barbed wire, but it looks fairly innocent. And I just walked along the sidewalk there. Took about 5 or 6 pictures. I even chatted with a worker who was on the other side of the fence working on...
Wait, you talked to a fellow slave? You don't talk in Prison Camp America. Pal, did you have permission to talk to him?
Well, I guess not.
That's a hate crime. You're Al-Qaeda, pal. We got to get rid of the Bill of Rights. Al-Qaeda's trying to hurt us. Anyways, so you're please continue. So you talked to one of the fellow slaves. Yeah,
I asked him about where he said he was a contractor. He'd come down from Maryland, I guess, and so they can't even get local people to do this, and so I was almost expecting him to come to grab me then for daring to speak with this fellow, and so then I just walked back to the Walmart, and I almost thought, geez, maybe they're actually not going to hassle me, and that's when the police car drove up. And it was one NSA officer and one local SAPD officer.
Yeah, again, this is a Fed who engages in crimes every day. They always lied about it. Now it's admitted. Everything's read. Everything's listened to. No freedom. End of America. Total treason. They get actual intercepts on 9/11 and are told to stand down because that's just chatter to cover the op. And here they are with a local cop. It's the same everywhere to enforce their violation of the First Amendment through color of law intimidation. So they pull up. What happens to the slave next?
Well, they just sort of detained me right there in the Walmart lot, and that's where the entire detainment took place. I wasn't taken to any secret facilities, but
give us a blow by blow. So you're sitting there, and is his hand on his gun? What does he say? Does he say stay right there? Describe these two fellas for us. These two America killers.
Yeah, well, I was right about to. I was approaching my car in the parking lot to get ready to leave, and when they pulled up, and it was mostly the NSA officer. He asked me what I was doing
They're
over
officers.
there.
They're not public servants. It's officers, authorities, officials. Just call him the royalty. So the royalness approached you. What did the royalness say?
He wanted to know who I was, what was I doing there, So I told him, well, I'm a journalist with the local paper. We're doing a story on your new facility here.
Yeah, if you were a Russian spy, you just go to the NASA, CIA, NSA-run Google front like we did and show the facility right here.
Right. It's not
I can go to Google Street View and show you the whole facility. They just wanted to let you know you're my punk. You're my bitch. This is my area. You get out of here. I rule. You just pay my check. Come here.
Right.
Slave. Anyway, so you say you're with a local paper. Oh, my God, that's real Al-Qaeda. You know, the Cybersecurity Command has said on record, they have said on record their job is to wage war against alternative blogs and media. And one colonel, in fact, pull this up, Army colonel says kill bloggers, kill U.S. citizens. So, see, they're training to take on we own their property, and they ain't going to be able to fight us taking over and shipping in our cocaine and heroin. We rule America now, and you're not going to stop us, you little piece of garbage. We're the patriots. Ha, ha, ha. Tell me what else happened.
Right, and then, about half of...
I'm sorry, start over. So he asked, why are you here? What are you doing? You say, I'm with the press. And did they just go, whoa, we just found an Al-Qaeda. Oh, my God, we just got one of them. Oh, my God. Because their main mission is taking on the media. Go ahead, sorry. The Cyber Command is for attacking. This is an attack facility, like an attack submarine. It's not out there doing surveillance. It's attacking the web. Go ahead.
They had to do a full background check on me, and I actually have no record. So,
but that was false arrest. I'm gonna try to shut up. I just get so excited. You got the floor. Blow by blow. Yeah. So they come up. The royal god is talking to you. Tell us what happened.
It was mostly a lot of standing around while they were looking up my non-existent police record and waiting, and then the one NSA guy had to hear from his superior, and it was just a lot of waiting around. I think just a matter of intimidation to show, if you try to look into these matters, this is what at the very least, this is what we're going to happen. We're going to waste a lot of your time. If I'd had any kind of record, then they probably would have detained me for further interrogation.
Well, let's be clear here. That was false arrest, false imprisonment, like the Soviet Union where they say, line up, comrade, I'm going to run your background. What are you doing taking photos of the Kremlin? You're in a lot of trouble now. But see, now it's, well, we're America, so we can do it. Did you ever say, hey, you got my license, you don't have any right to do this, you surveil us all day, illegally criminals, I'm leaving?
Well, no, I kind of played along with them. I thought maybe it would be, I wanted to see what they were going to do if I didn't put up a fuss. Maybe it would have been a better story if I had put up a fuss, but I didn't really want to give them an excuse.
So how did this end? They say, you said they did want you to erase the photos, right?
They asked me to erase the photos, yes. And I said to the gentleman, well, are you ordering me to erase these photos? He said, well, no, I'm asking you as a friend. And
as a friend who illegally spies on you every day criminally.